This video was introduced the DIAEAP how to collect the equipment. The protocol is the PLC. First, you go to the Node Management. Here, you can click Overview. And here has a Create button. You can click and write the create device name, and here just is an example. Here I put the Justice PLC. The data type the device type you can choose by yourself. Here I choose the loader. You can make by yourself, and because I already made inside, so it will record the loader inside. And here synchronize model, you choose the PLC, and you can create. And here you can see you need to put the address of PLC. Here I connect to my PLC, and here you can see my PLC IP now is 192.168.0.5 for the AS320 type PLC. And here the port number is 502, and the slave ID is 1, and timeout we set 1, and the general take scan interval setting 100 second 1 second. And here we choose the PLC blend delta and choose the AS series PLC. And here the scan type, if the transactions have setting the transaction time is less than the scan interval 1 second, it will choose the transaction time. And here, if you setting already, you can click connect test, and you can check the EAP and the PLC connections. Next, we will setting the tag and transactions. Tag, it means what's the address you want to connect to the EAP. So you need to setting in here. And transaction is the triggered and function. And here you can use create take to, you can upload the file, also you can use manually, and here I choose manually. And here you can see you can key in the take name description and take scan time and reduce data type, and you can references this table. You can see this take name and data type and start address and count. And here I copy the change name. And the reduce is D1, and the data type is int, And here is the SWAT byte, and here don't need to swap, so I choose note. And the scaling means 1. If you want to be the data need to double, you need to make the scale 2. So here I create it. And you after you build all the tag, it will like this. And then you can also use the download CSV template. You can see CSV to import the data take. You can you can create take and drop the file here. Next, we will set the transaction. And in transactions, we just only have the manual create transaction, didn't have the CSV. And here you can see this table. You can see here is the transaction net and trigger conditions and index tag, and also the description. So you can use this table to create it. So here you can see first one I choose encryption status, and here has the send and receive. And in the send, you need to choose the tag, and if you it has two write mode. One is the given value and one is encryptable. And so here if you want to give the value, you can choose this one. And here we will use the receive. And receive, the trigger condition has always and change. Always means in time period it will send the data again and again. And change means that if the data change, it will make this transaction trigger. So here we use change. And first one, we choose the status, and index tag is true. You can see this table. Change and status and index is true. So you can create another transaction. You can see here. And after you change it, you need to save. Here I copied loader copied, and you can see I make a transaction different. This one is the product move out, and you can see below its take, it just only have move out flag, and this has move out quality and barcode. And you can see this is the trigger conditions. So if this move out flag change the data, you will make this transaction, and you can get the data this one. And here is the same. If the move out flag data change, you can get the data. But if the move out flag change in this section, you can get the move out flag data. Not only this data, you can also get the move out quantity and barcode. But if this barcode change, this transaction will not trigger. So you can see this two is the different. And here, after you setting already your PLC device, you go to the data precisions, the inline controls. Now we will set the no reg function here, and that the PLC data upload to the EAP, and also you can use the EAP to setting the data to the PLC. And here you can see here, you will use the SIE device data node, and this older PLC or all the device, the data will save in this message bus in the EAP, and this is the broker setting, and it just only setting one time. And here you can choose the device choose the device and here the device you can choose the PLC EN, this we set it. And here we also put the debug function here, because the EAP get the data, but you can see the data. You need to put a debug, and you can see the data. And if this green light is on, it means if the transaction is changed, it will get the data in here debug. If you the green light didn't click it, it will not show in the debug here. So now we set by ourselves. First, we add a new flow, and you go to find the SIE device data. And here you can see you choose the message bug, and here you can give a name like justice PLC EN, and here you choose this one. Okay, and next one you give the debug node, and here, and you can link it, and you can deploy. And here you go to the PLC, here you can see the transactions status. If I change the status, maybe change to 1, and you can see the D1 register right and close. And you can see here change and here debug will give the data. You can see status 1, and also you can go to the PLC. DI Designer, you can see the D1 is changed to the value 1, and we can go to here. Here it means PLC change, and DIAEAP get the data. And if you want to EAP change the data of PLC, you can see here. You can see first we will give a timestamp, and this means if you trigger the timestamp, it will send the data, and here it can just trigger one time, and also you can repeat interval time. And here we just use the blue light. If you click this button, you will trigger one time. And here next we will use the send track node, and here also select the name and device. So here then it's the traction name, and this is the device you made. And body, you need to put the double quote mark, and this is the take name, and equal the double quotes the data. And here we will make by ourselves. First we put the inject, here, and don't need to change the setting, and also the send track. And here you click the light, and here you need to set the section end, and here you can see here we use the increase status here, and Justice PLC, and here you need to change, because now it's receive the data, we need to change send the data, and here given the value and convert, save. And here you can see the take name is status. And it's done, you can deploy, and you can clean the debug first. And here you send the value, you also need to the debug to see the data. So here you drop the debug node, and here deploy. And so here you can see code 200 means success. You can see here the value 1, 2, 3, and you can go to the node to see the data 1, 2, 3, and we can also check our PLC 1, 2, 3. So this is the data how to connect with EAP and PLC.